This weekend Moto from around the world. We got lots to talk about, between teams to schedules to new champions. So the MX of Nations is geared off to start this weekend with their opening press conference October 4th at 3:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I guess Eastern, that would be what, 1 a.m. maybe? No, it'd be 5:30 a.m. My bad. So then you got the team press conference, then qualifying, and these are a little bit more doable as far as being in the AM. And this is all going to be on MXGP-TV. I believe it's probably $20 to $50 for the Motocross of Nations package there. If you want to wait for just some of the highlights and the condensed racing, that's going to be on CBS Sports October 6th at 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. So that's going to be super cool. I want to see Team USA. Come on, Eli. Make it happen for us. Come on, because we know he's not going to go to Ducati in 2026, so we only have him for another year. But he's already gearing up to sell some stuff. He is selling his 2020 RV. Looks really nice. I could see a fan really wanting this sucker. I believe he's selling it for $450,000, man. So that's quite a bit. Hopefully he could buy some more Bitcoin when he gets this thing sold. Only 135,000 miles, which isn't a whole lot for these Freightliners. These suckers go for freaking ever. But if you want to DM him, you can definitely DM him if you're willing to spend $450,000 so that you had basically one of the best riders of all time, RV. Maybe he'll leave the jersey there, and that would be sweet. Little added bonus to leave the jersey. But more news for Yamaha is Craig. This is super cool. I thought this guy was going to retire, but these guys, I don't know how they're getting so much money. I wonder what his contract is like. It's probably performance-based, just like Justin Cooper. And yeah, it's cool to see him back, but they've got a lot of fast guys there. You got Deegan, Webb, Tomac, all sorts of Anstie. It's a total Yamaha for the field. Everybody is just riding these darn star Yamahas. They look sexy. Notice he does not have a bump on his seat either. So pretty cool to see him on Team Yamaha, Monster Energy. And that's honestly not what I wanted to go to right away, but here we go. Injury update. You have Deegan, the newly crowned Super Motocross World Champion. I hope he did buy Bitcoin, hopefully. But he went through surgery, got the screws out, and that's kind of why he's not going to be able to go to the MX of Nations. And yeah, there's been lots of feud between Sexton and him I've seen on the internet because there's little back talk, whatever. Like, these guys deserve a break. Just plain and simple there. You know, even if it is with an injury or a contusion, that's enough to prevent yourself from being able to ride the best of your ability. So I understand. Let's just say I'm going to be neutral on the whole deal here. Quick shout out to today's video sponsor, CoachRobStore.com, where you can go to their products and their nutritional bundles. I personally have tried a few of these, the Broken Bones bundle and the Concussion Rehab bundle. They do make a difference. And if you buy the bundles, you can save around 35%. And there's no adjectives in this stuff, no fillers. This is all just natural, nothing artificial. It's the highest quality. So make sure you go to CoachRobStore.com and look for some of these nutritional bundles. Fortunately, I do say that I have taken the concussion bundle before, and it is incredible. Back to, we've got another $14,000 factory edition Kawasaki. This sucker is equipped with some X-Trig triple clamps. That's probably the coolest thing that I see there, along with the fitted full pipe Hinson clutch cover. I don't know if it actually has the basket in there, because I hate it when these suckers come with, hey, here's this cool recluse clutch cover, but it's like, dude, did you give me the good internals? I want the tough as nails clutch basket, so I don't have to grab it out of there and start filing it myself once it starts grabbing and pulling too much, you know? So somebody in the comments, let me know if this sucker comes with the actual clutch basket here, because I don't see anything as far as on the description. And yeah, I could go to Motocross Action's website, but here is a pretty penny for a new 2025 Racing Edition. I think it's Special Racer is what it's for. Senior Racer, I don't know. SR could have come up with a better name, but I digress. So moving to MXGP, come on, the dude that is going to be riding this motorcycle, Jorge Prado, is now the recrowned MXGP World Champion. Woo, woo, woo. With his results at the last round going 1-4. Tim Geiger, who was real close to him, riding his butt off. His butt cheeks were on fire for this guy. 2-3 because he ended up going off the track and, yeah, letting more guys by him. Pretty cool that he didn't get docked, I believe, for doing this. This would have been the nice line right here, right on the inside, behind all those track little markers there. Oh, there's another really good line right there. Be considered cutting the track. I mean, he already basically cut the track, so might as well. You can see all sorts of wood chips here. It's almost like the Super Motocross World Finale at Vegas there. This is what this whole track looks like as far as that back section of the SMX track in Vegas. But we also have Kai DeWolf becoming the world champion as well. Woo-hoo-hoo. So this team is going to be incredibly difficult to beat at the MX of Nations. So I almost think maybe they are going to win it. But moving on, Hurlings was third, and I believe he finished third for the season. You've got Joe Shimoda, the people's champ over here in America. Yeah, I know we think that that's AP, but it's also in the 250 class. It's Joe Shimoda. Every kid that I talk to freaking loves this guy and his just demeanor. He's nice as nails, I want to say. The terminology is tough as nails, but he's super cool. And he goes over there to Japan to wax everybody. And he won round 7 aboard a 450. And I'm guessing it was a pretty spectacular 450 as far as with just a marvel of engineering masterpiece, because I believe those guys can have work spikes over there for sure. If we move over to some two wheels, Josh Herrin is now the 2024 Superbike champion here in America on a Ducati. So it's the first win for Ducati in 30 years, which I was surprised about that because of how well they've been doing over in Europe at MotoGP, because they basically are like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4th or 5th. Like they most of the time seems like they own the entire podium over there. And this was cool. I watched this pass at the end.
His only goal was to finish ahead of Hayden Gillum now on this final.
And this is the stock 100,000.
He can do to execute.
Hayden might try to dive on the inside in this next corner, but he's just not there. His only option now is to try to get a good run through this last sector out of turn 10.
You just hear those bike.
Inside last corner.
Oh!
Hayden Gillum gets around. Can he hold on to it? Coming to the line for Hayden Gillum.
That was beautiful. Hopefully they'll show this replay here, because this is how he lost it on the last. Dude, to come from your butthole puckering to then winning, I mean, he definitely pooped his pants there with a head shake at $120 to winning the race. So got to give it up to Hayden there. And gas. Okay, yeah. Come on, look at that. They're outlawing this so that you can't do that anymore. So the MotoGP stuff is all changing in 2026, like removing the whole shot devices and being able to the back of the bike there. But it's still really cool to see. And damn, that is a good looking gas. Look at that sucker. Just the fairings on there. I love the vinyl stuff that they do because they've got more surface area to have the stickers and for their sponsors and everything, rather than the dirt bikes where you don't have as much sticker space. But look there, Progressive. They're freaking owning every motorcycle. Pretty cool. All right, there's the gas. Then we've got the schedules out, okay, of all 28 rounds plus the 3 rounds of MX Super Motocross Championships. They're hybrid between motocross and supercross, and I believe that's a couple less. We had 33, so we are getting lower races, right? But 17 rounds and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we are still having the same amount of races per se. Anyway, there you go. 28 rounds. If you guys want to buy tickets, I know I'm probably going to definitely go to a couple of them. Round 1, maybe the last one. Denver is close. Same thing with some of the nationals. But anyway, then we also have the Supercross Futures. Okay, and the first round is going to be at round 4, February 1st in Arizona. So if you're a little guy, I know it's invite only. It's kind of a bummer, but there, boom. Then you're going to go to Daytona, then Alabama, Massachusetts, and the final being in Pennsylvania. Kind of cool. And MotoGP, if it loads, boom, 2025 calendar. Boom, here it is. All 22 races. So everybody is releasing their series. So it's kind of cool. Wish could go to a couple of these. The Qatar one, I don't know. For some reason, I had that in the Czech Republic. Those are a couple ones that I always wanted to go to. Even the one in Australia. So maybe Jace. Jace, make sure you go to the Australian GP, dude. And Moto's numbers were released. And you have Justin Brayton losing his number 10. Chase Hymas is taking it. Tom Vial is choosing a new number with 16. So you've got all the number 1 plates from the 1 East and West and Supercross. Number 2, Webb. Tomac has taken number 3. Malcolm, 27. All these guys have pretty much the same one. Hayden Deegan is taken 38, right? And he's also taken the number 1 for 250 Super Motocross and also 250 in Motocross as well. He just doesn't have the number 1 for Supercross for the full 17 rounds. Pennington, it'd be kind of cool to see him go to a different coast this time. So here are those numbers. And we've got the World Supercross Championship. Kind of confusing with all this stuff. The Super Motocross World Championship, and then you got the WSX stuff. But it's cool that it's going to be on Fox Sports 1 and Fox Sports 2. That is sweet that you don't have to buy the packages and it's going to be there for all the rounds. And, you know, there's only 4 rounds, but hey, they are getting ready to. As always, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, keep it WFO. Bra da 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 da.